Welcome back. The FDA reversing course, now agreeing to review Moderna's flu vaccine application after initially declining the review last week. The agency now setting an August 5th decision date on the Moderna flu vaccine. I spoke with the president of Moderna this week, Dr. Stephen Hoge. Watch.
This started really as a discussion with the FDA 5 years ago. We've been working on bringing forward a new, what we think is improved influenza vaccine. Now, the good news today is that after 2 weeks of further consultation with the FDA, they have agreed to initiate that review. After we proposed a couple of modifications, we did agree to add an additional post-marketing requirement study, one we will do if the product is approved. We do hope that the product will be approved in August of this year, and that means that seniors and Americans will have access to a new option to protect themselves against influenza, which we all would agree is something we need to do better against.
Joining me now is FDA Commissioner Dr. Marty Makary. Commissioner, great to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. Can you walk us through the scientific and regulatory rationale for this change on the flu vaccine application?
You bet, Maria. Good to see you, and good morning. You know, this is the normal dialogue that the FDA has with companies, and as you heard him describe, they came back with additional information and with an offer to run a post-market study with the control group that the FDA originally recommended, which was in people over 65, their new flu shot should go up against the standard of care. That is the recommended flu shot for seniors, which is more powerful, it's stronger, it's better than the flu shot they had used in their trial. And so when they originally submitted their application, the FDA scientists were very concerned that that control group was worse than standard of care. And of course, that can artificially make the intervention group look better. So this is part of the normal dialogue. There's been some misnomers here. This is not a reversal of the FDA. When we send that letter out, it's after a preliminary review of the application. The scientists said, you did not follow our guidance in designing this trial. And they said in its current form, it's headed towards a non-approval. So the company came back and we had the healthy dialogue that we should be having with companies. We should partner. I'd like to see this get approved if it proves to be safe and efficacious. There are other concerns that people have had with this vaccine. So we have to take a close look. 1 in 4 people, 1 in 5 people had an adverse event. 20% of people had a grade 2 adverse event. That's at least half a day of exhaustion. And the overall risk reduction was less than 1%, and there was at least 1 individual who died after the flu shot. I'm not saying that that's a problem that results in an absolute non-approval, but these are the concerns that the reviewers had. And when remember, the flu shot is required by many employers. I was required for nearly 30 years as a physician to get the flu shot. It was mandated by my employer. So we want to make sure it's safe and efficacious, especially since we have other flu shots that are currently available.
Yeah, look, that makes a lot of sense to me. By the way, I never get the flu shot. I don't like flu shots. So, you know, that's just me. But, you know, I'm glad to see the kind of work that goes on behind the scenes. But I know there's also this, you know, sort of tension to move faster on drugs and get the approval going faster. Got, you know, also a trust issue after COVID. I want to get your take on these GLP-1 drugs. President Trump put that on the list of Trump RX to get those prices down. And the FDA recently announced a crackdown on the unproven GLP-1 drugs. They're marketed as lower-cost alternatives to the brand-name weight loss treatments. Novo Nordisk filed a patent lawsuit against Hims & Hers Health, accusing the company of making and promoting unproven copycat versions of the Wegovy pills and injections. So, Dr. Makary, Commissioner, what do we need to understand about these drugs that are increasingly being used? And I know the president put the well-known drugs, he did deals with Eli Lilly and all these other drug companies to make sure that they're on Trump RX and they are at affordable prices.
Well, first of all, affordability is the #1 priority for us, and we want to see lower drug prices. You saw on Trump RX the power of the MFN negotiations. That is President Trump demanding the best price in the developed world for Americans, as other countries have had. So the price of these drugs came down from as high as $1,300 a month down to $149 a month.
Wow.
In the Trump administration, we want to see American pharmaceutical companies thrive, and companies that do business in the the United States thrive. These are the two highest spend drugs in the United States, these GLP-1 drugs. And so we want to see fair prices, a level playing field. And when copycat versions are made that are not FDA approved, we are going to crack down, and that's exactly what we did.
Yeah, exactly. And you recently approved, the FDA approved the first of its kind device to treat adults with adult patients with locally advanced pancreatic cancer. NovoCure developed device working to disrupt rapid cancer cell division. Thank you for that. What can you tell us there?
Well, gosh, you know, Maria, I've taken care of a lot of patients with pancreatic cancer. I've had to break a lot of news, and it has an impact on your soul when you do it. You think, is there anything out there we can do for people? And that's the sense of urgency I bring to the FDA. Why can't we move faster? Why do we accept a 10-year drug development to market time in this process? It's unacceptable. Yeah. So we did approve this new therapy, and we also are giving a priority voucher to therapies that treat metastatic pancreatic disease. That's potentially very exciting. We're going to see a decision out soon on that.
Dr. Makary, we are all rooting for you, obviously, on that. We need to have you back with more time. We're up against a hard break, and my sincere apologies for that. Please come back, Dr. Marty Makary, and thank you for your leadership and all you're doing, sir.
Thanks so much, Maria.